సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ కళాశాల సైకాలజీ, కామర్స్ మరియు మేనేజ్మెంట్ విభాగాల ఆధ్వర్యంలో మనస్తత్వం, శాస్త్రం మరియు వ్యాపార నిర్వహణలో అభివృద్ధి చెందుతున్న పోకడలపైన జాతీయ సదస్సు ప్రారంభం. ఉదయం 10 గంటలకు కళాశాల సెమినార్ హాల్లో ప్రారంభమైన జాతీయ సదస్సును ముఖ్య అతిథి ఆంధ్ర విశ్వవిద్యాలయ రిజిస్ట్రార్ ఆచార్య ఎన్ జేమ్స్ స్టీఫెన్, విశిష్ట అతిథి ఆంధ్ర వైద్య కళాశాల సైక్రాటరీ ఆచార్య, ప్రభుత్వ మానసిక వైద్యశాల సూపరింటెండెంట్ డాక్టర్ కె రామిరెడ్డి దీప ప్రజ్వలన గావించి ప్రారంభించారు. ప్రిన్సిపల్ డాక్టర్ సిస్టర్ సైజీ తన అధ్యక్షోపన్యాసంలోని ఆహుతులను స్వాగతించారు. జాతీయ సదస్సు లక్ష్యాలను వివరిస్తూ తమ కళాశాల మనస్తత్వ శాస్త్రం మరియు వ్యాపార శాస్త్రం విభాగాలు కలిసి సదస్సు నిర్వహించడం గర్వకారణమని కన్వీనర్ మనస్తత్వ శాస్త్ర విభాగ అధ్యక్షులు డాక్టర్ డి రాజలక్ష్మి పేర్కొన్నారు. డాక్టర్ రామిరెడ్డి తన ప్రసంగంలో సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ సేవా కార్యక్రమాలను, ముఖ్యంగా అనాథాశ్రమానికి, వృద్ధాశ్రమాలకి వారు అందిస్తున్న చేయూతను ప్రశంసించారు. డాక్టర్ జేమ్స్ స్టీఫెన్ ప్రసంగిస్తూ ఇలాంటి సదస్సుల ద్వారా నేర్చుకున్న జ్ఞానాన్ని ప్రయోగాత్మకంగా అన్వయించినప్పుడే పరిశోధనలో మెరుగుదల కనిపిస్తుందని, సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ కళాశాల సమాజానికి చేస్తున్న సేవలను ప్రయత్నించారు.
To be their real mentors who deals with the mind. It all starts with the mind. Always believe whatever that is there in the mind becomes our words. Our words would become our actions. Our actions would become our habits, and our habits would become our character. And ultimately character decides our destiny. It all starts with the mind. It all starts with that one thought. And John Maxwell, the famous English writer, writes this statement: our attitude more than our aptitude will determine our altitude. It's all about how we think. It's all about how we design our brain within. So I always wonder between these two, the brilliant brains and the kind heart. My message: we need brilliant brains. But these brilliant brains did equal bad with the good that comes out of these brilliant brains. You know, if you come across the pages in the history, you will see the war, the World War II. You know, in 1945, April 30th, when Hitler died, almost the war came to an end. You know, but Japanese, they started flying their flights. US warned them, but they didn't listen. Then American President Truman, the then President Truman, said, tomorrow I'll be sending my little boy. What is that little boy? This poor fellow didn't understand that. On August 5th, August 6th, if I'm correct, 1945, morning at 8:15, the first atom bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. After 2 days, on Nagasaki. Just 2 little bombs. You know, we speak about a lot of management, commerce, trade and business and all that stuff. Atom is the smallest element. Atom bomb is the smallest element, right? And history says it almost killed 226,000. Can you imagine that? What brilliant brains sometime could bring to the society. My dear friends, and the one who invented this dynamite by name Nobel Alfred, he has his own brother whose name is also Alfred, and he died one day. On the next day, this newspaper, with all the due respects to the media and press here, they misquoted, they thought as if this person died who invented the dynamite. And they placed this big part. Is that the legacy, what I would be leaving after my death? That merchant of the death is dead. Then he thought, he never married. And he thought, what could I do with all the money, with all the energy, with all the brain I could achieve? Am I the merchant of the death? And he doesn't want to be remembered like that. So you know what he did? He got a lot of patents, commercialized. Even now, anyone could able to invent or do something or manufacture a bomb kind of thing. He gets a lot of money because of the patents what he owns. And he took all the money, stored in a bank, and he said, whatever interest that comes out of it, establish a prize and let it be called as a peace prize. And today we all remember Nobel Prize, right? Who is Nobel Alfred? Who invented actually, who's the reason for this atom bomb? But no one remembers that. Always understand, our kind heart matters more than our brilliant brains. You know, the winner of the Nobel Prize, Peace Prize, Mother Teresa. I visited her home, and how many lessons we can learn from the Mother Teresa. You know, I heard a story, Malcolm Muggeridge, the English writer, the English journalist, writes a book and named it as Life is Beautiful. How can life be beautiful when we all share that kind heart and brilliant brain put together and serves this society? When Dr. Billy Graham, who is a famous evangelist, at least 12 US presidents went, 12 US presidents, imagine. He visited Mother Teresa's home and he waited for almost 20 minutes. Even US governors used to wait for his appointment. And they too had a wonderful discussion. By the time he was moving, Mother Teresa conveyed her apologies for the delay of 20 minutes. And she narrated the story like this. Sir, when I heard that you visited our campus, I was rushing, and an old man who doesn't have any kind of family and relation on this earth, I brought him from somewhere on the roadside, and he took my hand, asked his last desire. I said, go ahead. And he said, I'm just leaving this earth. I know I'm dying, but I have a last desire. Would you fulfill it? She said, okay. Then she said, Amma, can you sit on this bed? I want to put my head on your lap, look into your eyes, and I want to leave my final breath. She agreed. She did the same. He looked at her for 20 minutes. Then he left this world. And she said, it took 20 minutes to see you. Because of that one man, I know I never return. I never get the love in return from anyone because of the love what I show towards him. But that's what I live for. What an example. So you have come from all over India. You know, whenever you come to conferences like this, you know, people often ask me, especially my scholars, whether to go for publishing and what you know. It's all about learning what others know. And also making that wonderful network. Because I always believe none of us is better than all of us. You know, one can generate energy, but two can generate synergy. Right? One horse can pull 1 ton, but 2 horses can pull 10 tons, not just 2 tons. That is synergy. When you come together, when you bring your minds together, when you bring your knowledge put into as a cluster, and you know, it generates awesome results. And this country needs that research outcomes. Coming to this wonderful subject, psychology.
Knows the hospital. It is, I think, we are going to celebrate the 153 years foundation day on 1/7/2024. See, this is one of the oldest hospital in the, I think, in India. I think 153 years are running the mental hospital. Many of you are, I think, not known about the history of my hospital. So I'm very proud of, I can say, well maintained hospital, mental hospital in the Andhra Pradesh as well as in the world. So recently, last year, I think we got a good rank of NAB certificate to the mental hospital Visakhapatnam. It is only one hospital, mental hospital, is having that certificate in all over India. So we have a good faculty here. I think my student Rajalakshmi invited me for this workshop, the national workshop of psychology, especially I think topic is on the industrial psychology. So I am not well versed with all the industrial psychology and all. I can speak better the psychiatry. And I want to share one experience of this place. I think I am very much associated with this. I think they have the oldest home here orphans home. So I am the regular, I think I worked 7 years with that sisters, I think I can't remember the names. Every time I used to, every Tuesday I used to come here. I used to have good interaction with the staff working there in the orphans home. So still till today, I think we are continuing that kind of rapport with the home, orphans home and mental hospital. We give medicines. I think I can say salute the staff who is working there in the Mother Teresa home. I think is it attached to this institute, ma'am?
Mother Teresa is not, but old age home is ours.
So I used to get a good kind of biscuits also sometimes. I don't know. He says that biscuits are not manufactured outside. We don't get them. It's a nice experience I had. I think I can say thanks to everyone for calling me for this event. I think I wish all the best to everyone. Thank you.
Achievements and the values of discipline, integrity and courage are reinforced through the commitment of making a difference in society and being on par with global technology and societal change. Every day is a new beginning in the college, and the students and the staff are a disciplined lot. All the facilities in the campus, beginning with the playground, library, canteen, and the campus itself as a whole, which is quite huge, facilitate good interaction. The courses that are offered through the arts, sciences, home science and commerce and management at the bachelor's and the postgraduate level and the intermediate programs, all of them contribute to student development through the 17 departments in a comprehensive manner. The labs in the science departments, chemistry, biochemistry, biotechnology, physics, botany, zoology and home science have been redesigned ergonomically, equipment and instruments, and also to facilitate top-class teaching learning. The students learn through observation and experimentation, which is a hallmark of a scientific temple of learning. Notably, when we look at all the departments, each has a brand of its own, which is almost parallel to the brand of the college. To mention a few, the physics department has observations using solar energy. The zoology department has one of the best museums with rare specimens which provide insight for all the students into learning by seeing. St. Joseph's College for Women, in fact, is a wonderful exposure for the students, especially being the only college offering home science program in North Coastal region of Andhra Pradesh since 1958. Though home science was started as a domestic science course at the PUC level in 1958, it became an undergraduate program in 1959 and subsequently in 2014 it was upgraded to a PG program. Currently, St. Joseph's labs and the language lab in the college give exposure to students in various applications. The media lab is a knowledge and practical hub for journalism and mass communication students to have hands-on experience in shooting documentary films. Many short films have been shot by our journalism and mass communication students in this very media lab. The library is a knowledge resource center for the students where they read, understand, research and enrich themselves, and it is frequented by the students and faculty alike. The college has a fitness center with a good gymnasium with very good equipment for all-round fitness and well-being. The college hostel is a beautiful residential facility for more than 200 students of both undergraduate and postgraduate courses. It is a wonderful place where students get over their homesickness and they begin to enjoy hostel life as they learn social cohesiveness with each other. The CD garden and the hostel premises help students to enjoy hostel life with all the plethora of activities in the campus. And it is so beautiful to see them enjoying campus college hostel life. The ICT in the college has paved the way for 4 of our faculty to hone their skills as content developers in the CCC portal.